and all of that. First of all, don't talk about Dora in that way. We're not a thing, so I don't need to explain to you whatever I'm doing with Dora.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to the channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so in this video I'm gonna be analyzing the whole pre-batch situation that was brought up yesterday at the reunion. But before I get into all that, my girl Azizat Abudu has uploaded another video, and it's about healthy breakfast you can make under 10 minutes. And this is for all my busy people working 9 to 5. You want to have something healthy to have in the morning before you go off to work. This video is for you, and the beautiful thing about it is you can make it under 10 minutes and it's super healthy. So to watch this video, kindly click on the link in the description box or go over to my comment section because I am going to be pinning it there. Thank you guys very much. Now let's go right into the video. Yesterday's reunion was about Prince, Tolanibaj, and Dorothy. Yes, so I'm going to be telling you guys what I feel and what I noticed about yesterday's reunion. First of all, Tolani is pained. I mean, Prince, why would you not even send her a flower on her birthday? Why? Well, on behalf of the people of UAR, we are petitioning Prince right now to go and send flowers to Tolanibaj. Yes, Tolani is pained, and somehow as a girl, I can also understand, her pain. I wouldn't lie. Liking a guy who is doing stuff for another girl who was his bestie, or who we all thought was his bestie, and he's doing things for her he has never done for you. I mean, he rates her more than he rates you, even after eating your forbidden fruit. So I can understand, her pain. But she actually went overboard with it. She was in her feelings yesterday, and judging from everything she said previously in the previous season about, having a healthy relationship, not caring about Prince, her actions yesterday actually, contradict everything she says. I mean, how can you be in a healthy relationship and you're still stuck onto a guy you don't care about? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if your boyfriend is watching that episode, he will be doubting if, the relationship between you and him is actually as solid as you have made it to believe. That is, if there is a healthy relationship somewhere. So, and number two, because Tolani is pained, she went on with the intimacy was whack. Hello, I am done. Bikono, I am done with all these ladies coming out to say the intimacy was whack. My dear, you you enjoy it while it lasted, and now you're saying it's whack because it no work out. Okay, it's whack, and according to our own calculations, this intimacy happened though. Probably it happened before the white party or after the white party, because obviously from her explanation, this happened, before the whole kiss saga with Lilo. So if it happened then, and I am still seeing your comments on his Guinness ads. Have you forgotten the Guinness ads? Solani's comments was there and Prince paid it no mind. Yes, and you are still, Twitter fingers and everything. That says a lot. Baby girl, you like it. Just that, another person is getting it now. And of course, you know what they say about women now. The only way they can shame a man, is to come and be all telling us all this 5 seconds. Like, I beg, we do not buy that story. I don't buy it. Just compliment his skills. I mean, I beg. Now, another thing I noticed is Tolani took out her anger on Prince, like the anger she has for Prince on Dora. And Dora never responded to her. And from some of these clips, some of these screenshots I'm showing you here, it was never an attack on the fans. Most times, Tolani came for Dorothy. We saw it. and Dorothy did not even know why she was coming at her. And it's good Dorothy did not respond. I mean, now everybody is seeing, that she's not the one that, was looking for trouble. Now, that is for Tolani. That is really, really for Tolani. And she coming out to, ask for 1 million naira on her birthday, like, now you're back here, where did they plant money, Abi? Anyways, that's it for Tolani. Now let's go over to the whole case. You all know before now we've heard this gist, but this gist was so amplified and exaggerated, and a lot of people insinuated a lot of stuff. But hearing from Lilo, hearing from Tolani, and hearing from Prince about the case, we can establish the fact that there was, alcohol in the system, and the case was just, and it was brief. I don't want to use that 5-second thing because it's somehow like the case was brief, and from Lilo and Prince actually stopped it, and for that I will give him the pass mark for being a gentleman. He did not lead that on. He did not continue with it. He just said, "Nah, because I know you. I know your past records. Shay, you are the one that came out and said that Eric took advantage of you. Before you come and put me in wahala and say that I took advantage of you, kiss your kiss for your safe and go and sleep in your room." So, and another thing again, why was Tolani pained about the kiss? Seriously, why was she pained? I mean, according to her, there was nothing between them. So it was, Prince is a free man. You understand? They were not in any relationship. They were just friends that were chopping each other. So, yeah. So that's about Lilo. And a lot of people were like, oh, why didn't she find another person to kiss and all that? Me, I do not know. But I know when alcohol is in the system, people can misbehave. So since we have been, defending other people and using that excuse for other people, I think we should also use the same excuse for Lilo. What is good for the goose is definitely going to be good for the gander. So let's leave it like that. Now, moving on to our brother Prince. I said it. Prince have overtaken Maule Onyolo. Only him sweet pass Senegalese jollof, Nigerian jollof, and even Ghanaian jollof. In fact, all the jollof of the jollofs. This guy, he sweet pass all of them. See how ladies are magneting to him. Okay, let's start. First things first. Prince gained my respect yesterday. He admitted he's wrong. And I don't know. In fact, I'm just going to say it now. If you know you want to date Ezinne and you are not ready to buy flowers for Ezinne like Prince bought, my dear face fronts. If you know you want to date Ezinne and when I block you in every way blockable, you don't even, try to use your brother or your sister's number to contact me. And even if I block them, you don't try to send me letters like Prince did, because face front. We don't want that kind of love. We want the Prince kind of love. Meaning, as Dora blocked Prince in everywhere blockable. In fact, this is what Dora did to Prince.
Block al Facebook, block al WhatsApp, block telefonet, block Instagram, block. Asal, block.
God have mercy upon us.
Yeah, so she block him everywhere. Poor boy had to resort to using his brother's phone, and after Dora read the message, she still blocked him. And he had to go the old-fashioned way. I mean, thanks to, Dora blocking him, Prince discovered night post once again. That night post used to work. Hey, I mean, if you do not like somebody or even love somebody, why would you go through all that trouble? Seriously, why? And they are both sitting down there, opening the mouth they used to eat rice and chicken and telling us it's not more than friendship. And Ebuka wasn't buying that. Me too, I'm not buying that. In fact, I've never bought that. So let them keep that to themselves. And I understand if they don't want to share, because, I mean, a lot of people are ready to shame them, to drag them, to say different kinds of nonsense because of that. So let them be. So, and Prince admitting that he messed up, for me, he got my respect for that. He didn't try to like deny anything. And you could see the way he was staring at Dora now. How about now? You could see it. I felt so bad for him. In my mind, I was like, Dora, now. Forgive him now. Forgive him now. And the way he was like, Tolani, you don't get to talk about Dora that way. Dora is my friend and I love her to death. I'm like, you don't reach like this. He even said, I've done for Dora what I have never done for any person in my life. I felt that. I actually did feel that. Now, talking about him not telling Dora about the situation, I can also understand where he's coming from. He was afraid that if he tells Dora, he's going to lose her. That's what he felt. And knowing Dora the way she is and who she is, I can say, there's a possibility of that happening. Dora knows how to walk out of a situation and don't look back. She knows how to do that. So yes, Prince is afraid, or he was afraid, but where he did not, he would have tried. I mean, later on, maybe in their Kenya trip, don't make it seem as if it's because of the reunion. That would make her feel some type of way. Even me, I'll feel some type of way. He would have just told her and said, okay, fine, babe, this happened. I mean, this is the girl that gave a guy, BJ and told you. And from what Dora said, there's nothing about her you don't know. So I think he should have, told her. And imagine, her finding out about the Lilo kiss and everything. Maybe she was trying to process what Prince told her. And then Lilo now went to come and hit her with that one. So yes, so he was wrong in that. Manipulative, I don't see the manipulation there. I just see a man who is being a man and who was too scared to lose his woman. Forgive me if I use that word, and because of that, he just felt, the past is past, let's move over it, nobody's going to talk about it. But little did he know that this past is going to come back to bite him in the neck. Yes. Now let's talk about the Dora situation. Okay, before we talk about the Dora situation, I addressed how Prince felt about Dora. About Tolani, I don't think Prince rates Tolani that much. I really don't think. You could see from his body language, when he's talking about Tolani, he's always like, but when he's talking about Dora, is calm, protective. He's ready to throw Tolani to the wolves any day, anytime, but he's ready to, cover up Dora. From the beginning of the show, like from the whole Ozo feelings to the whole Brighto situation, he has been protecting Dora, and that says a lot. And he's not even willing to stick out his neck for Tolani one bit. That also sends a message. He kept rejecting her in every angle, like trying to avoid her. And to the extent that he said,
I have never regretted any decision in my life. This is the only one I have.
You might regret too. And I said it was yesterday.
That's deep. That's actually deep. Now let's talk about Dora. I also understand where Dora is coming from. Being a person that has been ridiculed in friendships and all, she and knowing her personality, that she goes all out for a friendship, she didn't expect that Prince would hide something like that from her. She didn't expect that Prince would hide something like that from her. And in her head, she starts feeling like, you've lied to me from the get-go. And again, knowing that she's been dragged for something she absolutely knows nothing about, so I can understand her pain. I can understand her anger. But it doesn't make sense. And that is what Ebuka was trying to push out. It doesn't make sense that you will feel that way if it's not more than a friendship. Now, you see, that's where their mouths was saying something else. Their body language was actually saying something else. A lot of us do not believe that it's just friendship. It has gone way deep. Even when Prince was talking about it, when Watoni mentioned something about, dating Dora and Prince, dating Dora and T-Baj, Prince only addressed the T-Baj situation and said he's not dating, T-Baj. But he never said he's not dating Dora. And when Ebuka asked, he said the reason why he did not tell her at that time was because their friendship, they were still just friends. Go and watch the clip again. They were still just friends. It has not gotten deeper. Gotten deeper how? Is it deeper life? Or more comments for there? Tell us what we want to hear. Anyways, that's for Dora. She is pissed about it. Obviously, because it's more than friendship. So we are not kids. We are not 6-year-olds. Even 6-year-olds will see it. because it's more than friendship, that is why she felt that way. Has she forgiven him? Maybe, because they're actually cordial right now. So gradually, and because Dora being the kind of person that she is, big on friendships and loyalty, going all out for people that she loves, Prince will, have to earn that, place back in her life. But from the obvious things we've seen, these two people like each other. They do like each other, and hopefully they will be able to work it out. I mean, their friendship was beautiful to watch. It's so beautiful to watch. And with the whole episode yesterday, at some point I'm like, Prince, are you sure you're a Nigerian man? You went ahead to, send letter kwa. Hey, just because you want forgiveness, and he said he's waiting and willing and waiting for Dora to open up that conversation whenever he is or she is ready to forgive him. Oh, chai. And Ebuka was not even helping matter. Anything, Ebuka would be like, hey, yeah, chai. Now, as for Watoni, I don't know why Watoni likes to be in Status FC. Really, I don't understand. She just said that, I feel like everything is because Dengue rejected you and everything. And for this very second time, Prince called her irrelevant. Now, are you going to blame the man? I don't think so. In the first place, I actually did, say that why the Prince have to call her that. But right now, nah. She actually inserted herself, and everything. And it's almost as if, to look at it again, people have got reason with me. Do you understand what is going on between Tolani and Watoni? It's almost as if they came with an agenda. Okay, if you don't understand, let me tell you. Number one, it was Watoni that brought up the BJ situation. Number two, Tolani, while she was talked about Prince's followers, that he bought followers to shame him, and then the whack intimacy situation. And then while she was also talking, she also called Dora a pretender. And I mean, this is basically what have been like what's on the street. People have been saying, people that don't like Dora has been saying. And she also went ahead to say that Dora is overhyped. Do you not see what is going on between these two people? And even when Tolani was talking about Neo, she mentioned of the whole Neo and Kaisha thing. She also made mention of, V and the Pepper thing, which was not in her place to say. Now, if you ask me, if I'm a betting person, I'll totally put my money on the fact that these people went to dig out those things so that they could use it on those people. Because you can't tell me that all your life, outside the house, while you claim to be busy, you would know all these things when you are not a blogger. Do you understand? And again, Tolani saying that she's busy and everything, she's in a healthy relationship, and yet you are monitoring Prince's followers. You are monitoring when Dora comments on Prince's page and when Prince comments on Dora's page and how they are flirting on their different pages. And you are in a healthy relationship. Please make it make sense to me. Because as a girl, if I've moved on from a guy and I'm in a happy place, what that guy does with his life is none of my business. So yeah, that is really what I feel about that. I pray that, Dora will forgive Prince, and they are cool together, whatever it is they have, situationship, friendship, whatever it is, let them work it out. And I also pray that, Tolani gets the healing and the closure she needs and move on with her life, because life is way too short to be stuck on to somebody that really doesn't really care about you that much. And I pray also that Watoni, whatever it is, she moves on. I just pray that this whole thing is just an act, just for clout and just for, the reunion, that it's not like this is how they are in real life, because if it is, then something is wrong somewhere. That's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think. What are your opinions about everything that went down yesterday? Thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel, and please do not forget to go check out Azizat Abudo's channel, as she has given us healthy breakfast you can make within 10 minutes. So go check out her page. I'll drop the link in the description box, and I'll also pin it in the comment section. Thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinne Williams. Have yourself a beautiful day ahead. Bye, guys.